So the second type of writing skill that we are going to cover in our subjective type exam is diary entry. So diary entry is a it is a long composition. It's not a short composition. It's a very long type of writing skill. It is usually written at the end of the day. So it is written at the end of the day. It focuses on the writer's feelings and emotions related to the events that took place during the day. So, what all events happened during the day, the writer writes that as it is a very personal document. So, diary is a very personal document. So, a diary entry is written at the end of the day. It's a very long composition. It means that you can write as long as you want. It is just like you pen down your feelings and emotions at the end of the day related to the events related to the events that took place during the day with you. All right, so there is no such prescribed format for it, but still I will give you one फॉर यू टू रिलाई ऑन. एक फॉर्मेट में दूंगी जिस पे आप लोग रिलाई करोगे. अदरवाइज अगर थोड़ा सा इधर उधर हो सकता है फॉर्मेट तो हो जाए, नो प्रॉब्लम. पहले हम कुछ पॉइंट्स डिस्कस करेंगे. There are certain points that you have to keep in mind while writing this diary entry. First of all, that the diary is written in the first person and in the past tense. So whatever you will write in the diary entry, you will use the past tense of form. Okay, second point, the writer must be honest in expressing his or her feelings. So since that I've already told you that the writer writes the feelings and the emotions related to the events that took place during the day, so you have to be very honest. The writer has to be very honest. Point number 3, make your writing very interesting because nobody likes to read a boring account. किसी को कुछ बोरिंग पढ़ना अच्छा नहीं लगता. सो ट्राई टू मेक योर राइटिंग ऑफ डायरी एंट्री वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. नेक्स्ट, add information that is not true. Truth in real life situations are almost always dreary, tiresome and tedious. थोड़ा बहुत आप एक्स्ट्रा ऐड कर सकते हो, मतलब उसको इंटरेस्टिंग बनाने के लिए. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर अभी इसके बाद ना एक सैम्पल एग्जाम्पल भी हम करेंगे, वो एक रेनी डे से रिलेटेड होगा, तो उसमें आपको मैं एक्सप्लेन करूँगी कि कैसे आप इंफॉर्मेशन लिख सकते हो. ठीक है. देन द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट दैट यू हैव टू कीप इन माइंड इज that it should be divided into paragraphs. Paragraphs में divided होना चाहिए. And last point, when you finish, you may conclude by signing in with your name. So in the end, you will write your own name at the end. Now the format of the diary entry is given ahead. Let's see. Before I give you the format, मैं आपको ये बता दूँ कि diary entry बहुत personal document होता है या piece of writing होता है. So format कि बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस हम नहीं देते, बट स्टिल आप लोगों को एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से प्रिपेयर कराना है, तो आई विल बी गिविंग यू अ फॉर्मेट दैट यू कैन फॉलो. सो फॉर द फॉर्मेट, लेट्स लुक हियर. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, यू विल राइट द डे. विद द डे यू विल राइट द डेट. नेक्स्ट लाइन यू विल राइट द टाइम. नेक्स्ट लाइन you will write dear diary. Then you will write the body. That means the body of the diary entry. And in the end, you will write your own name because you are writing the name. Now let's have a sample of diary entry. The question says that Rakshit loves the rainy season. Today he has woken up by sound of thunder claps and pitter patter of raindrops. So he loves the rainy season, and in the morning when he woke up by the sounds of thunder claps and the pitter patter of raindrops. So he could the moment he woke up, he could hear the thunder claps and he could also hear the pitter patter of raindrops. So how many of you love the rainy seasons? I hope many of you love the rainy season, and I hope that you all would love to wake up by the sounds of thunder claps and raindrops, right? So let's begin. So क्वेश्चन रीड करके ही आपको पता लग रहा है कि समथिंग वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. यू कैन ऐड मैनी इन्फॉर्मेशन टू दिस. बहुत सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन आप ऐड कर सकते हो. लेट्स सी हाउ यू कैन राइट एंड ऐड द इन्फॉर्मेशन. लेट्स बिगिन. सो डे एंड डेट, Wednesday, and then you will write the date. Dear diary. Now you will start writing. I have been roasting in the sweltering heat for so many days now. What is the meaning of sweltering heat? Sweltering means scorching. बड़ी irritate करने वाली जो heat है उसमें मैं roast हो रहा था for so many days now. I wish I could migrate to the Iceland, or better still, become an Eskimo. These few days are the worst time of the year, as I just cannot leave the four walls of an air-conditioned room. Mom always pulls my leg by asking me to install a portable air conditioner on my back or wear a suit that will keep me cool and happy. Going to school every sunny morning is such an uninspiring thought. But today was different, as I imagined that I was dreaming of playing a football in the rain. So can you see जो भी लैंग्वेज यूज़ की गई है बहुत इनफॉर्मल लैंग्वेज है, जो मन में आ रहा है वो लिखे जा रहे हैं. और दिस यू नो while reading, can you feel the emotions? Can you have the feeling of the writer? As जैसे जैसे मैं read out कर रही हूँ, can you get the feeling and can you get the emotions of the writer? So similarly, in the same way, you have to also try your best in creating the feelings and emotions. Whatever topic will be given to you, जो भी टॉपिक आपको दिया जाता है उसके साथ साथ आपको उसमें जो भी आप लिखोगे उसके अंदर आपको फीलिंग्स और इमोशंस को क्रिएट करना है. सो डायरी एंट्री में सिर्फ आपको इसी बात का ध्यान रखना है. अदरवाइज अगर हल्का बहुत थोड़ा बहुत फॉर्मेट इधर उधर हो जाता है तो इट इज़ नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. बट क्रिएटिंग इमोशंस एंड फीलिंग्स इज इम्पॉर्टेंट इन डायरी एंट्री. I hope I am making myself very clear to you children. Okay, चलो अब इसके नेक्स्ट आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's check. Then a loud thunderclap jolted me out of the bed. Now the very next moment I can feel the loud thunderclap, and उस loud thunderclap को सुन के it got me out of the bed. I ran to the window. Could it be raining? Lo and behold, the sky was as black as ink. Now the sky was very black the moment this writer ran to the window and saw outside the sky was as black as ink. So here a simile is used. If you children remember, when you were in 7th standard, I had already taught you this topic of simile, as black as ink. So we are comparing things. Okay, so here simile is used. चलिए आगे. Heavy clouds hung from the skies and raindrops fell with vigilance. How beautiful it was! My spirits lifted and I ran out to the balcony to feel them falling on my face. I was greeted by the smell of wet earth. Wow! I felt that the world is such a wonderful place. What a heartening experience. देख रहे हो कितनी सारी गप्पे मार रहे हैं यहाँ पे हम. What a heartening experience, how beautiful it was. मतलब बिना बात के we are making it long, है ना. फालतू की ये एडिशंस तो हैं, बट क्योंकि ये इनफॉर्मल पीस ऑफ राइटिंग है तो आपको ये लिखना ही पड़ेगा. आपको उसके अंदर इमोशंस और फीलिंग्स डालने हैं अगर, तो आपको ये सब एक्स्ट्रा बातें लिखनी पड़ेंगी. Much to mom's relief, I did not grumble at all today. I went about my daily activities very cheerfully, and yes, I played football in the rain. So that's all. That's all about the diary entry. And in the end, you can write the name of the writer. The writer will write his or her name, and here the name of the writer is Rakshit. Is it clear? I hope I have made myself very clear in writing a diary entry. Still, if you find any doubts, you may ask me. Thank you, children.